2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q-School Final.
It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event.
Pleased you could join us for this second round action.
I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Just off the fairway in the first cut. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. And here we are with the third shot. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water.
This is their 5th shot.
"12 feet to the cup coming up."
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Just didn't drop.
On a nice line.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
It's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
That's frustrating. And this one is for bogey.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
A bit out of shape with that swing. Got to get the rhythm back. And looks like this one's coming straight off the cart path. Getting ready to play their third.
from the sand. Are they able to get up and down? This next one from the beach. Here's their 6th shot. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. That gets the job done. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And hopefully they've been able to give themselves a little pep talk after that unfortunate result at the last. They need to focus here and set up the next tee shot.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
From about 130 yards here.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Time now for the 4th shot. Bogey putt coming up here. Ooh, right by the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Where will this one end up? And that one's headed to the drink. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Outstanding approach shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
This next putt for double bogey. Oh, just missed. Just a short putt remaining here. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Time to get this train back on the tracks. They need to focus here and get back into the game.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker.
That's really not what we were looking for.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This putt was about 8 feet.
This for par.
Oh, that's too bad. You'll have to settle for bogey there. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Opting for the 5-iron. Now that's heading further left than they wanted, I think. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Yeah, good effort, that one, out of the bunker. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Going with the 5-wood. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Nicely done.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Was on a good line. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Okay, Rich, we're through 9 holes here today, and it's cut day. What do you think's going through this player's mind?
Well, they need some lady luck on their side because right now nothing is going their way. It's going to take an awful lot to see him through the weekend.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
Ooh, that was a little bit of an interesting pass at it.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. Oh, that's too bad. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Second shot here on the 11th. This putt is from 14 feet.
Got to try and save the par here.
Ouch, that hurts. Yep, well done. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Playing from around 190 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. That's the common mistake, hitting it out to the left. Coming off a run of 3 straight bogeys. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Okay, steady now. And this one will be for bogey. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
This one headed out to the left.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Well, there's the lie in the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down? That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
That's a little untidy. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Unable to find the green on this one.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Four feet to the cup. Oh, so close. Putting for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's not the outcome they were after.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
And a par putt awaits him. Just didn't drop. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That's a good putt to hole for a bogey.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the water on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
opting for the 6 iron. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Oh, well played.
Such soft hands.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Oh, from one bunker to another. That's got to hurt. Getting ready to play their third. Putting for par. That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Now striding to the final tee of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Quality shot, that one. Time for the second shot on the 18th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, this should be unpredictable. And here we are with the third shot. And here we are with their fourth. Big par saver coming up for this fella. That was a gallant attempt. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.